Well, it's late March 27, and the heat is upon us. The heat is upon us. It literally took just a couple of days, 25, 26, for the temperatures to really ramp up. So today we're already looking at 33, 34 readings, 39, 40 perceived heat index. So, and this is only kind of end of March, somewhat early, but also somewhat right on time. And yeah, can you imagine how much hotter it will get in the actual summer? Not looking forward to June, July, and particularly August. And today I'm in Dadaochong, heading towards Dihua Street. But I won't be staying there, I think, that this time. Basically, I have a feeling it's gonna start raining pretty heavy, and I want to use this opportunity to do a little bicycle ride along the Tamsui River, because it might be raining and raining from now on for God knows how long. So I want to use that opportunity and also film a little bit of Datong, because I don't come here very often. I used to live around here, just by Dihua Street. Kind of miss the area, but yeah, what's gone is gone. Whew. It's pretty hot. So this part of Dadaochong, historically the main industry around here was textile trade. You can still see remnants of it. There's lots of fabric shops. Maybe the activity level is not as high as before, but this is a very culturally significant area in Taipei. In a way, I would say the closest thing that comes to mind is Tamsui Po in Hong Kong. Let's look at the designs a little bit closer. Yeah. Oh, check this one out. That's silk. Yeah. So they still make some pretty high quality stuff here, but it's all very handmade, one of a kind, bespoke, expensive. Yeah. So if you're into very high quality textiles, you should definitely check out Dadaochong. That's Dihua Street, and this is where I used to live. That was quite a few years ago now. This is actually Nanjing Road West. So if I just keep walking in that direction, I will end up in my current neighborhood. But this is where I am right now. the intent today is not to browse Dihua Street per se. If you are interested, you can look it up in my previous videos, and I might actually do a refresh of that on another day. But today I'm just gonna get my bike from here and ride to Tamsui River. So this is just kind of a sneak peek preview. You can eat here as well. Yeah, these little streets here, I like them. There's some bicycles around here by the theater, so this is where Taipei come to kind of mingle, meet their friends and family on weekends, maybe watch a show, theater. So yeah, and it's one of the kind of touristic must spots. There was a trend a few years ago. People would dress up in like period costumes and come for the theater thing. So that happened a few times. I was wondering, kind of a social phenomenon that is. But I think it was a fad that kind of died out. Who has the money to dress up for the theater? So. Yeah, it's not a bad area. There's this place. Maybe I'll come for dinner if they're still open. It's still a couple hours. And I'm gonna get the bike. Okay, let's pull the bike out. Yep. So one thing with these bicycles, although that they are generally kind of almost always okay, in a good shape, if you're taking them for an hour or so, you better check if everything is in good working order, because there will be things like maybe the seat is not working properly, or the brakes, God forbid, stuff like that. So, man. Dihua Street is basically a pedestrian street. It's literally impossible to drive anything here. I think they still keep it as a kind of car access, mainly for the shop operators in the morning and in the wee hours. 25. I should look that up. They seem in a pretty good shape for their age. One of the most famous crossings in Taipei. Gets so crowded in the evening. So this is the wharf, the old harbor area. Come back and take some pictures. Here they have their own proper bicycles. Because of the wind, I will not be speaking as much, just taking the views. Around here in Datong, Daochang, I would come here for a jog every evening. That was so nice. Now I have to take the MRT just to get here. So I'm guessing take the bicycle and go a little longer distance. It is gonna get more rainy. Right ahead, this thing is doggy park, off leash. It's more like a corral where they can runway where they can run back and forth. Spot where people pause when they're jogging, do their stretches, you know. The other spot is over there. So I used to come here, stretches, run up and down the stairs, and like if I was lazy, I would turn around here and go back, or I would, if I felt in a good shape, I would continue running. Humid wind in the evening of a hot muggy day, so it's not unpleasant. See the mouth of the river. Its Nexus is perfectly adequate for rental bikes like this, bike sharing, for daily commutes, casual riding, but probably not enough for like longer outings like this. Maybe you need 5-speed at least. The thing with these planetary gears is once you reach the maximum RPMs, it kind of just idles. So I would be pedaling at a ridiculous pace, but it doesn't contribute the additional torque. Daily commuting speed, I guess 3 years is perfectly fine. I wish I could buy one. It won't be cheap. I mean these super heavy duty U-bike thing. very heavy but indestructible. And another good thing about them is everything is like stainless, rust-proof, and the tubes are solid. You don't have to pump them. So in theory, once you buy a bike like this, you grease it every once in a while, and that's it. Just leave the chain and it will keep going for years. No maintenance required. That's what I like. Been riding for like 10 minutes now. Nowhere near even the Chile Navy, let alone Tamsui. I guess I'm gonna turn when I reach the bridge for the Chile. Oh, this guy is serious. He's really committed. Skull kid is walking back home, presumably to Chile. That's a long walk. Actually, we've been riding for almost 25 minutes now. Yeah. As I look at the watch when I was by the restaurant, and there was still 2 hours for closure. So I'm gonna stop there for the picture. I also noticed that the battery was dying, so I had to change it. One thing with this GoPro 7, seems like fairly often when you change the battery, it will start showing the SD card, memory card error for some reason. So you have to pull the battery out and try again. So sometimes the files get corrupted. Maybe it's because of the aftermarket batteries. Can't tell. Oh, these guys are definitely illegal. They're not the park workers. They're just skipping the traffic. Past the bridge to Chile already. Might have. Dragon boat. Let's have a look. Dragon boat. What happened to the tail? Tail has fallen off. what happens. Yeah, I think I'm past the bridge to Chile, so I forgot what it looked like. So I'm now well on the way to Tamsui. Been riding for 35 minutes probably. Along the river. What the heck? There's a car. You're not supposed to be here. These ones either. A bunch of assholes. Shit like that happens all the time in Taiwan. Driving culture is terrible. And turn around because I don't want to miss my dinner. I think by the time I get back will be something like 6:20, 6:30, and these guys, although they normally close at 7, sometimes they run out of the food. Sold out. It's a pretty popular place, so maybe here I'll turn around, or at the next pavilion. Pretty fit bunch, especially the older generation. You were unmolested by the smartphone culture. Very sturdy, hardy types. See them hitting the gym all the time, and in the evening or even in the morning before they open their shops, they're hitting the park and play frisbees, badminton, pickleball, like there's no tomorrow. But the younger types, I see them in the gym all the time. They seem like can't do anything. Alright, end of the run. I'm gonna turn around here because I don't want to miss my dinner. So I think on the way back is gonna be mostly the same stuff. So maybe I won't film, maybe I will, I don't know. Okay, I've turned around and people coming back this way are kind of speeding, so I'm gonna have to be double careful. Some people are just walking in the lane, in the middle lane. is stuck behind this group of people. Can't take over because I'm not sure if it's safe. It's quite narrow here. Even here I can. Again, taking over. It's been going on for miles now. Harbor looks like from the waterfront. Stop here. Good angle here. Just to zoom a bit. Yeah, there's some cyclists, lady running, kind of little bicycle, the tiniest wheels ever, and that's the wharf, oh, the old harbor. I guess there used to be something like a maintenance shipyard or something where they would repair, not exactly build, maybe just repair and maintain the riverboats and ships. So can't really give you much better view because the zoom is quite limited here. Yeah, it's also very inconvenient. Basically, while you're filming, you can't adjust the zoom. You can't adjust anything really while you're filming. That's one of the drawbacks of the GoPro 7. Yeah. Let's continue on our merry way. Dancers, there's a little kind of dance floor here. Actual live music or karaoke type music. Sometimes surprisingly good singers. This guy here. Then some ladies, some youngish or middle-aged ladies. Sometimes couples, rarely though. They'll come out and dance to these old crooners. Let's take the opportunity. Seize the opportunity. That was it, a little bicycle ride up and down the river, down and up rather. By the way, the UBike usage rules have been updated. You're not allowed to ride in the arcades. Oh, by the way, not that you were allowed before, but now they remind you specifically when you activate the bike. So this is the Shanghai Temple, right in the middle of Dihua Street. Shanghai is kind of the city god of this area, Dada Orchard. I think probably because of its his like seafaring association. So this area is more like seamen, seafarers, sea traders associated area. However, it's also the saint patron of single people. People come here to pray for girlfriend, boyfriend, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, if you are on the hunt for the significant other, you hang around here and observe. There's some good-looking material. 12 hours, just like I thought. 18:15. Here, the little eatery is still open. Yes. And they charged me like 10 NT. 10 NT for almost like an hour riding. Not too bad. So it's really good. They've been around for many years. I think they're from the south. Tainan or Belgium. Tainan, I think. Yeah, so I usually get my shrimp rolls, like tempura rolls. Yeah. I got this one for 130. and I got my fishbowl soup. Altogether 185. Let's get to it.